watching and listening. This is Pedro Flavian. Whoever haven't seen me yet or heard about me, uh, this is a problem going on in Haiti, which is I know United States don't support dictator. So when President Jovenel, I remember on that time with Andrew Michel, Dimitri Boulos was calling President Jovenel dictator, the opposition. He need to leave, the dictator, he want to last. I remember that the same reason we given Pierre Henry to replace President after they assassinated him. They say his time is passed by and everything. Then I remember United States and UN said uh, Ariel Henry was the one who appointed week before the same week before assassination President Jovenel. So he would be not close Joseph, so he would but me I support close Joseph to replace President Jovenel to could put election. Me and you and Yellow will not do no anything. But since United States say he's the one would replace, that's what they have. He's the one who was appointed week before President Jovenel and the same we assassinated at the same week. So he have to replace to make election to keep for President Jovenel until 2022. So for the West Ham, even though before President Uganda assassinated, they say his time passed by, but after his assassination, that's what they say. He have very little time left. Pierre Henry to keep it and to make election, so to hold it for President Jovenel. So President Jovenel died 2021 in July 7. He got assassinated. And to that 22 1 year, right? And then now 22 and 23 going for two years. Yellow haven't passed. That's why we call dictator. Wasn't the Michel say nothing? Was the opposition say nothing? You need election, no election. President Jovenel was working to an election, they did not one. They said they will do election, but them also in power, same opposition in power now, no election yet. And this is I'm addressing to United States and UN. You guys fight against dictator, to one dictator and communists. To me, that's why you guys supporting communists and dictator in Haiti. Ariel Henry is a dictator communist. They go gang terrorists to causing problems. It's not you call every time they mention election in Haiti, he bring the gang problem and the gang start get kidnapping get worse. Every time we report to put sanction, the gang control. Every time talk about sanction, the gang control. Every time election bring by, he bring up the reason he don't want to do election is because the gang insecure, and that's when the gang bounty gang start causing problem. So that's is a total makut communist terrorist who think he put himself forever in the palace. Is doesn't want is not someone who want to be election to bring peace in the country to be elected by president. So like he want to put himself forever in the palace. He want to put himself forever. He's not his mind is not there. He's not there to get rid of the gang, cause they want all the leader of this bunch the gang. And if United States truly and you want fighting against communists and Totomakut against dictator, then United States cannot support Ariel Henry. Henry need to do where they have sanctions. He have to be sanctioned. All those he support, especially his fugitive partner, Dimitri Vop, his daughter married. Or Ben girlfriend since they located to El Chapo, son, youngest son. And there's a danger of him for robbing me at the Tuxbury Hospital. There's a lot to talk about later on. And Dimitri Vop was one of the list President Jovenel had at the list to give to DEA United States as a drug trafficker and his daughter. And his daughter, one of them was involved in paying the money in the hospital for the assassination. We recruit those guys. Okay? Those are fact evidence. And I'm one of the victims. So that's what I could say is a fact evidence. Because those guys not nice. Their family in Boston did not that case. If United States truly against dictator, against Tonton really, and you they cannot support Ariel Henry going this year without election. If Canada truly against dictator, against Tonton Macoute, also, the Canada will not support Ariel Henry PM going this year of election. It seems like you got enjoyed to see so-called black people country, first country took independence in the world to prove the world. The other country who took their own independence from white men like us, but they can't hold themselves. They got confused. Since you guys know, Ariel Henry is incompetent, is very low esteem. He cannot stand up for himself. He cannot stand up for the country. He cannot stand up to defend his people in his country. You guys know that. And I think it's one of the reasons you guys using him. If it's not true, if what I say is not true, it's not what I see to do the fact is not true, then prove it. And with all due respect, and you know, I support good, not better, one thing. So, with all due respect, but they need to have election this year, no later this year, no next year. This year, Haiti need to have election. And PM Ariel Henry is extended time. His time is passed by, and it keeps extending, and it look like he's not in mind to have election to give the power. And in the opposition, and that's what they wanted. But they didn't want to say President Jovenel past time, he's a dictator, he need to leave, he need to do election. But they didn't want election. Those guys don't want election. They want cause problem, troublemaker, they are criminal, and they are communists. And those are Tonton Macoute. We can't tolerate them. So this is supposed to, I don't think United States supporting Tonton Macoute, and United States believe in election. That's why we have election. That's why I don't support President Trump running for election for January 6th, because of January 6th. Don't bring the same thing in United States, Washington, D.C. back again. I know United States believe not in cheated. It's going to election and win a fair election. I know the same thing United States would want for Haiti, isn't it too? The same thing. You can keep any power without going to election. In a fair election to win election. I know the same thing you guys want. Isn't it the same thing you want to? Want to Haiti in Canada? Please. And I supported in the United States, and I said that's why I don't support President Trump running for president. He could run for something else if he's not found guilty, in prison, anything, and not impeach him. But he could running for represent the country or lower, like senator, Congress, a lower thing in the country. But I don't think it's a good idea. I don't support it. I will never support it. I will always against President Trump for that after January 6th. For more than enough evidence, he's not qualified for running for president. It's too dangerous. Not only him, not because only him, it's because also due to his support extremeness. Okay. So that's putting the capital in danger, not the capital, the country in danger, not only the country and the world to international, because other countries will start copying them, cause problem too. We see what happened in Haiti, what happened in Africa, what happened in Middle East, what happened in Asia, because of that. And we don't want the same thing repeated again. So he cannot take the heat being he lost the election. And his support extreme cannot take the heat they lost. No, people didn't vote them. So believe by force, they could win. The same thing Ariel Henry doing. The same thing the opposition doing. The opposition didn't want election with President Jovenel. They don't want election at all. They want to win by force. They know people ain't gonna vote them. They know that people are not gonna vote them. They knew it. But they use the people as a tools. Please, with all due respect, I know you guys don't want Kamoke, but we know Ariel Henry is Kamoke. The opposition is Kamoke. They have the Kamoke group in Haiti. Those Bandi gang is Kamoke. I know United States don't play with that, isn't it? They have the group Kamoke. Every time election, he lie, and then that's when the gang start kidnapping wars, get violent wars. Every time no election mentioned, the less problem. The Bandi gang Kamoke, less problem. Like Tonton Macoute. That's a new version of Tonton Macoute they have now. That's a new version of Tonton Macoute, so he could keep himself in power. And every time he bring up the reason he don't want to put election is because why he never unblock Delma. Why he's never want to unblock those areas? But when they block his house area, when they block Andre Michel area, he make sure police and military do unblock that area. But why he cannot unblock the national road? The national road. Woods. Why the national woods keep blocking, still blocking? He never send the military and the police to go and block it. Like they block his house area, like they block Michel Andre area. Like they block the palace area. You seem to don't block them, isn't it? So you could see, and you work with those dangerous terrorists Dominican, Latino with South American, El Chapos, all those people. And like you said, it's Chimichivo. The big connection with drug cartel, Colombian and Dominican. So, and those guys racist. They don't like to really collect black people, Haitian, or not, especially Haitian. You see those African American guy over there, they thought they was Haitian. That's why they would say first. They thought they were Haitian. So, remember President Jones was gonna give the list to the United States, the list of drug cartel in Haiti. And Dimitri Vob was one of them. Andre Michel and Yuri, all those was one of their lists. Boulos, those guys love easy money. They're lazy, especially East one, they love easy money. They love stealing, they love violence. Like I say, jihad, Al-Qaeda, Taliban. And those are same associate people. Gang people things. So if United States don't support, really, truly don't support those people, they need to urge P.M. Henry, Prime Minister Haiti, to do all possible as soon as possible. We don't want to hear that because it's insecure problem. A lot of things in the country. There's a lot of other things doing in the country. Even they want him don't go when in May 18, don't go to other area. He go. Even though it's dangerous for him, he go. How come he gonna tell me for election he can't do election? Everything, a lot of things will function in Haiti. You tell me election cannot be done in election. Even election, there's 10 provinces. All the province is peaceful in Haiti. All the 10 provinces peaceful. Even the election cannot done in Cabido, they can do the election in the provinces. All the provinces are peaceful and progressing. I watch them on YouTube. So, yes, he can do election. Yes, and Carnival, they just have Carnival. Carnival just passed by. President Joe Biden, you witness, with all due respect, you witness, Atlantic Council, you all witness, they just have Carnival. But there's insecurity in Haiti, but they just have Carnival. And everything went good. Did you have Carnival? So I don't want to hear excuse. I don't want to hear excuses because of insecure gang, bandit gang. If there's bandit gang, how did they have the Carnival? The election more important than the Carnival. The election more important than the Carnival. And I have no report there was a problem in the Carnival. But they just have Carnival. If they, but again, was enjoy and let people do the Carnival peacefully, I believe they will be understand to let people, unless those opposition, those dictators, those Tonton Macoute, with Ariel Henry, those terrorists, and your cartel, narco terrorists, cartels, don't use them to cause problem because they know they're going to do panic attack, anxiety attack, which is hypophobia and depression, cause them to react social narcissistic, sociopath, psychopath. We all know what I'm talking about. I don't think that will be a problem. I know some of them want this election. Some of them want something better. I believe if there's present something better, some will give the gun. Some will leave the gang. Some will want better life. And we have better military, better police to work against the rest of the body gang. We were president. So I think those guys worry. They don't care about being heavy. I don't think I pay along. So Payalong is a communist, is a Tonton Macoute with his group. In government and power in Haiti, they causing problem. So please, President Joe Biden, Madame Kamala, Secretary of the State of Secretary, and the Director of Homeland Security, the Pentagon also, and Security on Consuling at Atlantic of Council, and UN. This is why, if you guys truly support those type of people, I know you guys will urge Pierre Henry to have an election. Because you all love your country. Canada is elected election. Why will Canada support someone like that, Tonton Macoute, someone like that to be in power? United States election, because what happened January 6th is still injustice, and I support it, and I want to continue the investigation. And I will always keep supporting against President Trump warning for candidate for president to keep the country peace. Washington DC in peace. We have a peaceful election. Started good, doing good, finish good, and peaceful. Has usually happened in United States. The good way that is usually to go on before. For that to continue and going back without any panic, any violence, any crime, any attacks. So, and the same thing I want Haiti too. It's my country. United States, Haiti is my country too. So, I want, please, with all due respect, request Pierre Henry to be removed or sanction his government policy, or he wanting the election as soon as possible. Don't want to use his excuse but again in security. In security, they still have carnival. We have 10 provinces. We'll see have election. They have carnival and peaceful carnival they have a lot of other activity in peaceful, so they will have election. They have celebration in peaceful. They have January 1st in peaceful. They celebrate in Haiti. They have military in peaceful. Everything. I'm more observing thing in Haiti. YouTube. So I don't want to hear about the gang causing problem, make them insecure the country. It is not true. The fact is not the excuse. Kidnapping. There's a lot of people in Port-au-Prince that's in peaceful. People, there's a lot of pattern in Port-au-Prince. People work peaceful and protecting everything. Even though I'm against the body gang, but a lot of them not stupid. They're not dumb. I'm against them, gang, problem. But I'm gonna tell the truth too at the same time. And a lot of them don't want what they want in Haiti too. They want a better thing. So if you have election, if you truly, I know they're not gonna give problem for election. Some of them. Now some of them will, those guys, bad guys, who control. But the other will not. So start using excuse body gang. When you have carnival, when you have so many things in doing in Haiti, when 18 celebrate 18 May 18. Even the one don't go over there, you'll get killed. You're still going. So stop using excuse. I don't need to hear the Pierre Henry using excuse is body gang. And he's a Tonton Macoute dictator. And André Michel, all those. Why André Michel don't go protest against him? But remember, President Jovenel, he did. Even President Jovenel time there was an end. They say they wanted election. He want everything election. Where is Andrew Michel? Where's election? Oh, Pierre Henry passed by. His time passed by. He's still on power, right? No election. Yeah, last year, no election. I think he's not working mind to be election this year. Where is Don Cato? What say they want election, they want discipline. President Jovenel wasn't disciplined. De facto. Where's all the Dimitri Vob, Boulos? Well, those are Lavalas people. So if they don't believe in de facto truly, well, none of them say nothing. Where's Michel? Where's Moïse Jean-Charles? Moïse Jean-Charles don't say nothing. You always protest against Sotomayor, against detector, against de facto. President Jovenel pass by they don't not they support discipline election. Really? So me, I like to take note. When you say something to me, I ain't gonna forget. When you say something, you complaining. We're on video observing you, I'm listening, and I'm gonna save those information, and I'm gonna observe your behavior later, observing you sooner or later. So if they truly done. So while we have a guy who passed by, she will represent Jovenel was supposed to end in 2022, February 7, 2022. February 7, 2022 passed by. He didn't do election. And he's supposed to do election since 2021. He didn't. 22 he did it. 22 I think will not pass by without an election. And next year have to have a president, new president in Haiti. Not the PM Henry. Don't want him anymore. Next year. This year will not pass by without election, and next year cannot arrive without a new president in Haiti. Please and thank you. May God bless you all. And I waited President Joe Biden, waited him, because he's doing a lot of good. He tackled on a lot of good point. So on Kamala, at the same time too, President Joe Biden, I know you're against dictator, you're against all those. I don't think, please, you will, it's not a good thing. And with your election next year, your candidate to support Pierre Henry, it will not be good for your election. You know, it's for Haitian, it's like Haitian, for your vote. And you could lose the candidate if you don't go, because it will look bad for your election when you question, even in question, you will look bad to support a guy like that in president in Haiti, in power without election, still with no election. For those, you know, if I see something, I would say it. If I know it's not good for you, your governmency or your elections, I will say it. So if you do everything, you work on have the election, make sure have election in Haiti this year, I know, believe me, sir, you will be president next year. You will win the election if you work on it. Because you know Haitian will get you back, especially Florida and others. So it's not only like giving Haitian visa. Real thing in Haiti is get rid of those guys bring shame to us. Haitian is not care. He cannot stand up for the country, for his people, for nothing. And is not qualified to be fit. And you know, is a total makut who take over power by force or refuse to have election. Going election in proper way. So, and that will look bad for you, President Joe Biden. With all due respect, sir. That will look very bad for your election, for your presidency, for election candidate. We could get Republican win. So that's how you see Republican tackle down that. So, in Canada, all the France, this addressing to Canada, Atlantic director. I know you talk about that before. I heard you. I did heard the video watching it. This is Pedro Flavian. And if you don't believe in that sanction, you sanction those bad guys. This is a guy also. I know Canada is election as well. I know you believe in that. I heard you talk about that. But what about Pierre Henry? But I did request a sanction on him to make sure every election. He reported because of Bundy gang. It's not true fact. Bundy gang not a problem for election in Haiti because they have carnival. They celebrate a lot of things, even where they tell him if he set his feet, they're gonna kill him. He still set his feet. So there will be election. There have to be election in Haiti. They just have carnival in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince. Never celebrated. So thank you. May God bless you all. I hope to hear some good result by this week and next week. We'll observe. And I being set up by a group of terrorists, domestic and international terrorists involving El Chapo, the drug cartels, and those people. So you guys know what I do. Special danger. I have more than 9 years I've been doing it. So I've done. It's not the first time where those criminals will frame me, lie, and things got always recorded and have all those information. So you guys know. I was a step of it, they're too slow for me. Even all they try, the hate crime, the violent threat I'm getting. But with God, first God, Almighty Powerful, God of Israel. And then the knowledge, what I learned from you guys, the classes, and thank you for all those classes and training, all those webinar, and the also engagement department, a public engagement department fair. Thank you very much. God bless you all. And the school of the forensics classes also, and public safety responder also. And thank you you guys. God bless you all, and they good for me. And Lake Tenson, thank you. All the training, all the clear house justice. Thank you. So even you guys see, been lately, I got it set up, I got frame. So that's why I haven't you guys heard from me in the classes for a group using local police who very disturbingly interfering against federal. This will be to justice later on. We got lay down and sit down and watch everything what's going on and hear what everything. So may God bless you all and have a good night. And I hope that fix that problem in Haiti. This is my country. If I work hard for the country, United States, being peace and against violence, I know they can have election. Using the body gain as a tool to not to do election. I know that's them who doing it. Thank you. Have a good night. May God bless you all and thank you. And thank you YouTube too. God bless you all. See you off YouTube. And thank you. And that's it.